Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I understand that we are standing between you and lunch, actually. So we're gonna keep this short, sweet, and entertaining. And actually, I can tell you it's worth staying here because we are trying to give you an orientation on who to meet, who to network with during lunch break. We are going to present, as Geraldine said, a marketplace of ideas, a series of different initiatives. May I kindly invite all the women in energy networks to come close to the stage, because we're gonna just do that in a very, very short and sweet manner. We are having lots of initiatives that we are trying to present to you. They will all have 1.5 minutes maximum to pitch their ideas. It's all about you to get an idea on what you have here, and then actually as they come to the stage, I will invite them to stay here, and that will have a nice picture at the end. I'll start with my colleague Irene Ginner-Reichel, co-founder and senior advisor of the Global Women's Network for the Energy Transition. Ladies, if you have your discussion, may you move outside, please? It's really getting very noisy. We don't want to spend more time on this. Irene is gonna tell you why you should investigate in the Global Women's Network for the Energy Transition.
Thank you, Christine. GWNet supports women active in sustainable energy through mentoring, knowledge transfer, and networking, and advocates to make the energy sector globally more inclusive and diverse. We do that inter alia by sponsoring the Gender and Energy Compact of the United Nations. In our 5 years of existence, we have provided 18 mentoring programs for more than 500 women from 70 countries. We have grown our GWNet membership to almost 3,000 women, 2,800 to be precise, self-registered from 140 countries, and we animate a vibrant social media presence. We work with numerous national, regional networks, women's networks, international organizations, finance institutions, industry associations, and the private sector. And we do that as a dedicated, highly motivated team. It is a pleasure for me to recognize in the room also Barbara, Maria, Eva, and Davina. If you wish to stand up and wave, please do so. Without you, this would not be possible. Our unique selling point is our global connectedness. So please, take the opportunity, see us at our stand, pick up the flyer that I have in my hand, and join us, because together we shall connect the points, the dots. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Irene. I will invite Disha from the Council on Energy, Environment and Water from India, who is going to present to you Women in Sustainability Initiative and what they do in India. Please.
Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Irene. It's my pleasure to be here. The Council's Women in Sustainability Initiative leans in for women who lean in for the planet. So as a network of individuals and institutions, we seek to promote greater participation, inclusiveness, and visibility of women at all levels of the public policy workforce. For over 4 years now, we have been empowering women to challenge the status quo through gender sensitivity trainings, holding brainstorming sessions, film screenings, book readings, and spreading stories of inspirational women creating impact, demonstrating leadership all around. Most importantly, these brainstorming sessions are those where men and women participate alike. That's most important, I think, as we mainstream gender. I want to talk to you about an initiative we took on in 2018, where my organization, CEW, we formulated 9 key performance indicators, we call it KPIs, to measure and track the gender inclusion, that exists in our institution every year, which we publish as part of our annual report. So I want to say, for all of you here who want to hold the mirror inwards and measure your organization against gender inclusion performance, I'd love to have a discussion with you after this session. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Disha. Next, I invite Selamavit, who is representing the Ethiopian Women in Energy Network, to tell us more what they are doing.
Thank you very much, Christine. I'm really pleased to be in this event to advocate women in the energy sector. Ethiopian Women Energy Association is a legal entity which is established with the objective to connect and empower women in the energy sector. So to give you two major achievements from my organization, thinking that it will be a good experience for the audience. The first is in 2021 annual event, UN could manage to award 3 influential and outstanding women for their achievement. The other interesting achievement is UN currently launched an incubation program which is designed to empower 10 shortlisted women through consecutive training so that to make them a change agent in the energy access and energy transition in the country. Thank you very much.
Semala, can you stay here? Because we actually want to document this multitude of ideas and opinions. Next, I invite Caroline Krolik, Senior Communications Expert at DENA and Chairwoman of the Board of Hypatia, a network here in Germany.
Thank you, Christine, and welcome to everybody. My name is Caroline. I'm representing Hypatia, a female network for women working or interested in renewable energy and energy transition. We are a group of 60, all voluntarily engaged, located in Berlin. Our network helps to support the exchange between women and those who pursue a career in the field. The network serves as all the others as well as a platform to make contacts and share experience, learnings, and as well knowledge. And our mission is to ensure that women have the same possibilities and can reach all what is theoretically possible. So we organize different events, most recently one at the Berlin Energy Days, the next one in September in the frame of the Forum New Energy World in Berlin as well. And we also organize every 2 years some academy which really helps to promote our skills and competencies, and bring the female perspectives into the discussion. So if you're interested in connecting, please reach out. Thank you.
Thank you, Caroline. Also stay here. You might be able to take a seat if in the meantime to get ready for the picture afterwards. Next is Lean in Equity and Sustainability, Nadia Lalou-Landemin, Deputy Chair, Co-Chair and Board Member of this network.
Hello everyone, thank you for inviting me. So I'm a member and a board member of Lean in Equity and Sustainability. We are a member-centric, diverse, international circle of women and men allies. Yes, we do have men in our group. Supporting and empowering women to achieve their ambitions. We not only support women, but we also support female entrepreneurs in Europe and in Africa at the moment. So what do? We empower, we elevate, and we provide exposure. As we know, representation matters. So how do we do it? We have regular discussions, roundtables, events over multiple platforms. You all know them. We give a voice to women. We organize also STEM workshops, train the trainers and facilitators, especially in Africa. We do mentoring, coaching, gender training and awareness. So what I can say is we do talk, but we do act as well. We have a lot of events. So please join us. If you want to partner with us, just reach out. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Nadia. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move over to Brazil. And it's my pleasure to invite Kathleen Schneider from MESOL, who is one of the co-founders of this Brazilian Women in Solar initiative. Over to you.
Thank you, Christine. Hello, I'm Kathleen. I represent the Brazilian Women's Network in Solar Energy. We work to support, promote, and advocate for women, professional women working in the solar sector in Brazil. We understand Brazil is a very diverse country, and we understand as a network, a women's network, our role is to amplify women's voices considering the diversity of their voice. Last year, we launched a study, a report that we investigated what were the main challenges and barriers for women that are working in the sector as professionals in the sector. And from our learnings, we wrote some recommendations to the community on how to build a more just and equitable sector for all people working on it. We also promote webinars, workshops, and networking events, and we inform people through our social media and other types of publications on the importance of gender equality and building energy transition in Brazil and worldwide. I'm here with my colleague Aline Pan. Please, Aline, say hi. We are looking forward to connect with you all later on. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathleen. And we add now even more diversity, and I invite Nicole Mukwindi, who is the co-founder and first president of Power Her from Rwanda.
Thank you so much. I'm called Nicole. I'm from Rwanda, Africa. The capital is Kigali. I'm happy to represent Power Her as a network of women working in Rwanda energy sector. We have 100 founding members. So the research shows that we are 16% of women working in the energy sector. So we are very low. We said we should have a network to empower young girls, to empower women, so that they can take up leadership positions, empowering young girls so that they can, we don't want to be the last in the sector, so we want to bring more girls, more women in the sector. By doing mentorship, by doing coaching, by providing trainings and other required so that we can have many more women in the future. We want to have a training center of women. So if anyone here in the room is very interested and thinks she can give back, please you can join us so that we can sustain the future in equity. So our slogan is energizing women for the future sustainability. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nicole. It's getting crowded on the stage, but you'll find a spot, I'm sure. Next, we move to Mexico, and I invite Aide Zamora Espinola, who is a co-founder and deputy director, general coordinator of Red Mere from Mexico.
Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. The Renewable Energy and Energy Efficiency Women's Network is a community with more than 10,000 people in Mexico. We promote sustainable development and empower women as agents of change. We work in 3 lines of action: capacity building, leadership and empowerment, and knowledge management, developing activities such as gender reports, webinars, scholarships, trainings, and gender awareness. In the last year, we trained more than 600 people in gender and energy and helped more than 70 women to be employed in partnership with Mexican organizations and associations. We will continue working to reduce the gender gap in Mexico, and you can find us in social media as Red Mere or as Red Mujeres en Energía Renovable y Eficiencia Energética. Remember that together we are stronger. Thank you very much.
Muchas gracias. And the next, Together We Are Stronger, Turkish Women in Renewables and Energy. I think it's Rehan, right? And Simay, one of you is going to talk, but we have two representatives of the network here, so welcome.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Reyhan, and I'm the Vice President of Turkish Women Renewable and Energy Network. And actually, our network is first and only gender equality and inclusion initiative at the Turkey energy sector, and which was established in 2018. Our mission is contribute gender equality in business life, increasing women employment level in energy transition. Actually, all of our members working as a volunteer at our network, and our number reach around 1,600 from student to C-level of women.
Well, this is Simay Akarf. I'm a board member of Turkish Women in Renewables. And we focus the recognition of our members and education. So we organize our own workshops. Since our foundation, we just had a lot of initiatives so far. And it changed the industry, which is very obviously. And then we are just like participating in more than 100 conferences nationally and internationally, and we are trying to also focus on the gender inequity in all panel sessions in our sector, and we are trying to increase the visibility and recognition of women in the sessions, beside the ones we are organizing with our members, and we are recognizing the success of our Turkish women in the sector.
Thank you very much, ladies. Next on my list is Anja Spannaus from W1 or W1. The stage is yours.
Yes. Hello, Anja Spannaus, as you already said. One is Women of New Energies. We have been founded in the past 10 years ago from some powerful women of the wind industry. And so it was called Women of Wind Energy in the past, but as the industry changed to renewable energy on a broader base, we changed our name to the Women of New Energies. And we are there to support women to get in contact with each other, as we are not so many in the renewable energy industry sector, and to also give support content-wise and to empower yourself within the industries, the corporates you're working at. We have a mentoring program in place that's lasting a year to support young women in the industry to go ahead, to make the first steps, to make career decisions, job changes the first times. And in addition to that, we establish a young executive program to get taking over first time of responsibility of a team or for a project to help the women to take that responsibility and to get a network from a very early stage that will last in the long term. Because networking is nothing that you do on a very short term, but on a long-term perspective. And that really makes you powerful. And that is something that we invite corporates and private members, women, to engage into taking responsibility to make the change. Because it's of us to do so. And we need to learn to do that, to go into the powerful positions, to take over responsibility for teams, for people, for development. If we are in the position to change something, we should do so. And therefore, we want to give support within contention-wise, personal development. And so everybody who wants to take responsibility is happily invited to join our Germany-based network.
Thank you very much. As you rightly point out, networking is something not on a longer perspective, and I think the delegation from the Women's Energy Club of Ukraine also impressively demonstrates that networking is also important in terms of crisis and war. So a special applause to our delegation from Ukraine, and welcome to Marinia.
Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. My name is Marina Ilchuk, and I'm co-founder and the board member of Women Energy Club of Ukraine. And our NGO was established basically this year. We are celebrating our anniversary 5 years ago. And it was established as a platform for female experts in energy sector in order to empower women, in order to mentor young professionals, and to increase number of women working in the sector. Starting from the invasion of Russia in Ukraine, Women Energy Club has focused its efforts on supporting women who had to flee from Ukraine together with their kids, with families. And thanks to GWNet and DINA, we have come up with a new project, Women in Energy for Ukraine. And we are focusing on helping women to find new jobs. And here we would very welcome if you would like to exchange your experience, if you have some ideas for job opportunities or also for trainings, because I think this is always useful to be, to stand for each other, to stand next to each other, and this would be really incredible. And myself personally, I would like to ask all women from Ukraine that came here to stand up now, and I would kindly ask you to greet all of them because, sorry, I'm a bit emotional because it was not easy for us, but myself personally, I came from Ukraine. I'm staying in Ukraine now with family. And other female experts, they also came from Eastern Ukraine, from Western, and some of them are already here in Germany. So we are very thankful and grateful to all of you for supporting us, to organizations. And I think that what our example teaches all of us is we have to stay resilient. Energy has to be resilient. We are talking about energy security, energy supply, and we have ourselves. And I think exactly women, females are even more tend to be resilient. So thank you, all of you, and we are happy to stay connected. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and also a big word of appreciation to your resilience and your stamina for being here with us. Last but not least, I would like to invite Punky Machola from South Africa to the stage and present her Women in Electricity network.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Christine. Our program is called AMEU Women in Electricity. This is a program that was found in 2015 that looks at women within the municipalities and the utilities to say how can we advance these women through different programs to ensure that we have a pool of women within the sector that don't leave the sector. The programs that we look at to ensure that we close the gender gap. We look at programs like mentoring. We go to different high schools in the country to ensure that we mentor the young girls into the STEM. We look at the current women within the utilities to say how can we ensure that we encourage them to have mentors. We have a total of 10 mentors and 400 mentees that we have started with the matching, that they have started working on it. We have programs that within the utilities, we look at the top achieving women. We have a total of 9 utilities in South Africa. So we have awards that we give to top performing women within the utilities. So a lot of ladies have started coming into that. So I would like to engage with more ladies to find out how we can collaborate, networking, which is very, very key why we're here today. I would like to get more information and to be able to network with a lot of ladies across the country. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Punky. Well, you've seen there is a wealth of information, a lot of connectivity points come up all here. I think that there will be a nice group picture now. You will meet those different networks. They have their banners outside. You can meet them during lunch break. The idea is that you really benefit from the experience. I think, Geraldine, we reconvene at 2:30. Maybe I hand back to you and you make this announcement. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you to you, Christine, and to all the amazing women who just pitched their networks. It's so, I got goosebumps, I have to say, because it's so fantastic to learn about all your networks, but to see this network of networks being created as well. So that's absolutely fantastic. Another big round of applause for everybody who spoke, and a nice photo op here right now.